Hi guys, how's it going? This is my review for Season 9, Episode 19, The Good Son. So for this review, I'm going to go back to a format that I used to use but have since abandoned in the last few months. And that is I separate my comments into the good and the bad, but fortunately not the ugly. First up, the bad. This is the B story? Really? Tony not talking as much as he usually does? That's what's supposed to sustain me when I get bored of the case? Which usually happens because I, like anyone who's addicted to the internet, have the attention span of a kitten with ADHD. So, I'm sorry, this is a plot that would have made way more sense back in like Season 1 or 2. Because even though Tony does still have some insecurities when it comes to Gibbs, the response he has to learning that Gibbs thinks he's chatty just seemed like an overreaction. And when you take in the fact that he's worked for Gibbs for 10 years, it just doesn't make sense. As for the case, the A story, it really didn't keep me enthralled. There's sailors, there's a love triangle, Bob Pinciotti from That 70s Show was running an illegal gambling ring out of the back of his pizza place. Okay. So now, on to the good. We learn that Tony is done with Wendy, but I still fear they will drag her back. I just fear she'll be back in some capacity. I'm not saying I think they'll bring her back, I just fear that they will. Does that make sense? No? Okay. Another thing that I like is I liked that Michael did it. Because when it comes to family members being murder suspects, either A, even though it really looks like they did it, they didn't do it. Or B, they did do it, but they're allowed to get away with it, like in that episode that we shall not speak its name. Anyway, as I was watching the episode, I kind of figured that he did do it, even though it didn't look like he did it. Like, if it looked like he did it up until, like, the middle of the episode, then he probably didn't do it. But if it looked like he did it, and then they lost interest, then there's a good chance he actually did do it. And that is my twisted crime drama logic for the day. Also, I loved Vance in this episode. Rocky Carroll did an amazing job. My favorite thing about his character might be that he has a family. He's a family man. I'm obsessed with Jackie and the kids are adorable. You know, I wonder what they told the kids when they asked where Michael went. Kids, Michael had to go. He's gonna go live on a farm. He's gonna go have a nice, long think about his choices in life while on the farm. Now, eat your dinner. I know it might seem harsh to some people that they arrested him even though he said he killed the guy in self-defense, but Michael seems like he might be a little bit of a pathological liar. So I, for one, am a little bit hesitant to believe him, and I do think it's a good idea that he goes to the farm and has a nice long think. So as for my rating, I'm gonna give this one 3 calf pows. Honestly, it probably would have been 2 if it hadn't been for the last, like, 3-5 minutes of the show. Vance is all broken, sitting on the couch, and his kid comes in and apologizes for playing Xbox before doing his homework. And Vance really just doesn't care. It's okay, kid, it's not like you killed a man. You will be forgiven. It's almost like when you have a sibling that's done something really, really bad, and you're just like, man, if I don't screw up royally, I am in the clear for the foreseeable future. Because I didn't do what that kid did. So Vance asked his kid to teach him how to play, and he hugged him, and my heart melted. So no new episode this week. Next new episode is on April 10th, and I will see you guys later. Bye. That episode that we shall not speak its name. Not be named. That's it. I don't have an ending for this episode.